The green jacket is simply timeless. To wear it requires hard work, steady nerve, and great skill. Slipping your arms into the sleeves is the fulfillment of a lifelong dream. And wearing the green jacket signifies for a lifetime that you are a champion. This could be only one place: the Masters.
South African Gary Player, when he said goodbye here at Augusta a couple of years back, Louis Oosthuizen came out to watch him walk up the 18th for the last time and then kneel down and kiss the sacred sod of the 18th green in his goodbye. Let's go to the 8th.
And we can see the very awkward shot for Bubba. He's going to have to throw it up over the slope, be looking to, I think, hit it maybe a little higher than usual and try and get some spin.
Yeah, Peter landing onto a down slope there.
A bit more room than when we look from behind Bubba. There's a bit more room up there than it looks, but tough to judge. And he's done it pretty well. Downhill left to right. So a hook putt for lefty coming up. Back on the tee. 305 yards to carry the bunker on the left side. I don't think that's quite realistic. It's slightly uphill to carry that bunker face. Nicely balanced, admiring it right away. And a chance to reach in too. Unlucky not to get a little roll. Heading into the upslope. You can see how the shots, as the angles change, the shot challenge changes. Trust the yardage, trust the feel.
Well, past is better than short. Yep.
He might not be on the green, but he'll still be using a putter uphill from there. And he can judge from the applause that it's not very close. He thought he was going to grab on that second bounce. Now Hansen back on the tee. Don't like it when Pro lets go of the club in the follow through. Chopped it out to the right. And this is going to be a shot.
Dear, somebody's got hit.
Oh no. At 18.
And this was a moment ago. Hideki Matsuyama trying to finish with a par. He had a 6-shot lead over Cantlay coming into the day. But Cantlay's round of 72 with that eagle at 15, birdie at 16, birdie at 17. He takes the honors there as low amateur to go along with his low amateur finish last summer at the U.S. Open. 3 amateurs making the cut in all: Cantlay, Matsuyama, and Kelly Craft. Over at the 9th.
Harrington has the same or similar putt to Poulter. He made it.
This is for par. Drove it over the pine straw.
He slammed it.
That was earlier. Let's go to 17.
This was just a moment ago. Justin Rose cruising along at 3 under.
He's had a real up and down week. Well, certainly yesterday afternoon when he got to 4 under, then the ball just fell off the front of the green at 15, bogeyed that and dropped 4 shots over the last 4 holes.
Now at the 8th, uphill putt. Oh, and that, not a very convincing putt. He was in a position to be aggressive, rehearsing the putt on the fringe as if the putter got caught up before contact. He's at 8 under, but a good number of players within range. A birdie would have been just beautiful. Big difference getting into double figures. Up at 9.
Kuchar's on the pine straw over favoring the first hole.
Well, this will be interesting. That's it. All clatters into the patrons. They get a wave. They're all safe. They're all safe and sound. Actually, a very good angle. Gives him plenty of room. Smart thinking. Chip back across there.
11.
Ian Poulter here on the green at the par 4. He's currently 5 under par. Could Ian Poulter become only the second Englishman in the history of the Masters to put on a green jacket along with you, Nick? Quickly over to 8.
And Bubba for his 3rd birdie of the day after bogeying the opening hole. Oh, it looked as if it was trying to break. There he says, yep, that's where it wobbled to the left. So he's had some chances. Interesting to see. He can create just about any shot imaginable, and sometimes they're needed at Augusta National.
He's just got to find a way to calm himself down. Needs a calming energy bar. That's what he needs.
Yeah, it's very surprising that ball didn't break a fraction to the right. And he's taking his time over this. Just a foot dead straight uphill. I suppose better to take more time than rush into it while being frustrated. Two back. And preparing for a charge on the second 9. We'll go to number 11.
And just a couple of moments ago, this putt is very hard to get all the way up there. Very slow, right to lefter.
Call me old-fashioned, Ian, but you wouldn't have seen me in the shoes that colour.
No, Nick, but he's a master putter, is Ian Poulter. He really does have a great touch, which should bode well around here, shouldn't it?
Well, he's been working extremely hard, and he got absolutely slammed when he got pneumonia only not much from 5 weeks ago.
He's at 5 under as we go to 8.
Hansen has already laid up. 271, looks like the driver.
Driver off the deck.
Trying to hit a fade. Oh!
Gonna get away with it.
He's
gonna work.
More than get away with it. Come on, ball. That's amazing he didn't roll down onto the green.
Here at the 9th, Kuchar playing his 3rd shot.
Trying to go past and come back down, but my goodness, that leaves I can't describe how difficult that one is.
To 8.
And problems having driven to the right. Difficult to recover up the hill. Hansen have the trees interfering just enough to be a problem. It's 2 off the lead.
Yeah, it's taking like 85.
Well, he had serious problems, Peter, as he said, visualizing curving the ball, but maybe physically he can do it, because he's sure going to have to do it on this one.
Well, he's getting this one defined by numbers. The distance to the front, the distance to get over the ridge, about 2/3 up the green. He's looking way up in the air. 94 yards. A tiny target if he goes straight at the hole.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
Just try and skirt the right-hand side of those edge of the limbs.
Well, we certainly hope he's trying to skirt it rather than go over, because if he tries to go over and doesn't make it, he's going to have a horrible 4th shot. All above his feet, encouraging, little right to left. Maybe unlucky that ball didn't roll further down the hill, carried over the ridge. So, right off the tee, left with a 2nd shot, still has a chance for a birdie. Very calm yesterday. Shaky start today, but well, still some smiles. Long way to go. Now Phil. Always creative. Didn't quite get the spin that he expected. Not quite the unbelievable lob that he played at 15 yesterday, but similar. An aggressive play using spin and trajectory. And focus on the birdie. First of all to 9.
And now Kuchar with that putt for par. Slippery and a big break.
Just going to fall off the putter face.
Back to 8.
Kuchar did make his bogey at the 9th. Hansen going to be first to play. Had some experience under pressure. Played in the 2010 Ryder Cup. We're now being told that Kuchar made a 6 at the 9th hole. Double bogey. Hansen needs this to get within 1 of the lead. Nicholson trying to battle back. Still 3 over par for this final round. Only 23 putts in his third round. And let's double check on Kuchar at 9.
This was the putt he had coming back for the 5.
Oh, he's done that a couple of times. Well, I definitely can't think of a word to describe, 3 putting from 5.5 feet.
Goes from tied second to 4th and 4 back. Yeah, you had one of those yesterday. 8.
Hansen. It's 2 back, trying to close the gap. First of all to number 9.
And our leader.
Absolutely ideal position, but on quite a severe downslope. Probably a soft middle wedge, soft 54 degree. You can see the trajectories coming in, and he might be able to pull it off if it's going to stay up on the middle shelf. Oh, that whole location is on the lower shelf. Oh boy,
Foot away from rolling right back down to the hole. Back to 8.
Little downhill. Definitely going to turn to the left. Next to the cup. Well,
he's just got to get that tension out of his shoulders to keep them moving.
Again to 9.
And Bubba's coming in here.
Bubba could make this one bite. Big hop. The golf course is changing rapidly today. Really has firmed up.
He's staring it down, thinking just maybe it's going to start crawling here in a minute, but it is stuck up there on that next tier to 8.
This was earlier. Well, Bubba was hitting. Took his time getting the line, and then never on line. Always going to go right to left.
Well, he's missed everything left so far today.
But he's still only 2 off the lead.
Yeah, once he can just shake off the tension in his shoulders.
I think pressure of the last day is catching up a little bit, Nick.
Oh, absolutely. And the greens have stepped up as well. The greens are brutally quick. They're firming out. They've got breeze. They've been seriously tested. This is a very difficult day to play golf.
Very important putt for Phil. Oh, it was very important. Gets him to 6 under.
And here is Phil Mickelson off his first birdie on this side now since Friday.
Uh-oh.
He lost it left here on Friday.
We left it left big time. He was calling for it to go the left. I thought it was in the right trees. He was calling to try to get it onto the first fairway, and that one is, I think, jammed in between the Peyton scuttle down. Oh, it's underneath that lady's chair, but brutal position.
And meanwhile on the green, Bubba at a 45-degree angle.
Going sideways. Not many putts you can whiff or miss-hit and hole.
Are you kidding?
Oh, wow. It looked like it, didn't it? It looked like it was a whiff or a miss-hit. Nearly makes it. Finally put a little chuckle, smile on his face. That might help Bubba loosen up.
Of course, Bubba's enormously popular everywhere he plays, but here in Georgia, where he went to college, University of Georgia, played on the team there with Ryuji Amada and Eric Compton. He's got even an extra boost from the gallery. at 9T. This is Hansen.
Sounded like it's hammered perfectly down the left-hand edge. Sure is. Tight angle though. If you could get it down the right-hand edge of the fairway, could make a significant difference on your angle of attack.
Was that putt of Bubba's any help, any assist here to Louis?
Well, we're commenting on the calmness. Look at the calmness in this stroke. It's like a soft pendulum. It's like a pendulum that you don't want to hear the chime. And off she goes.
Not too bad. Louis works with his teacher Pete Cowan, who has a number of players up there on that leaderboard, including Westwood and Harrington, Stenson, who's contended this week. This is the first time he's ever played on the weekend at Augusta. He had never made a cut in 3 previous tournaments here. There's his par. In fact, he had never even shot par, much less broken it, in the 6 rounds before this year. What were your thoughts when you'd make the 30-yard walk over to the 10th tee?
I was just going to say, yes, we all know all about it. Walking from the 9th green to the 10th tee, we know the stories. We know it all starts on the second 9. As players, we know there's an awful lot goes on before you get to the second 9. But you know, he's probably watched Gary Player win all his Masters jackets, treble Immelman win.
A little longer than 30 yards, but it is the start of something special.
Actually, important thing for players not to try and hit the restart button again. It's just, it is a continuation. You know what I mean?
You want to think that way, but
exactly, but very difficult. Don't wind yourself up. There's Harrington.
But do the players, they've watched it for so many years, they always know the talk too about Sunday and that second 9.
Absolutely. This is the wonderful thing about being staged here every year. We know that we've seen the victories and we've seen the disasters. They're all ingrained, imprinted in your mind. And Phil, on the verge of needs to do something smart to avoid another mini disaster here.
Harrington made his par over at 10. Look at this low-hanging branch. It's going to create issues with him here. Can he possibly slice it this much?
No, I don't believe so. I think he's probably looking at the smart play would be to leave it right at the feet of the patrons on the right-hand side of the green. Of course, Phil will give it a go.
Oh, that thing was moving.
It was moving. It's not going to climb up.
Stay there.
You know, you see now that's left one of the scariest chip shots in golf. You know, if it just doesn't clamber over the brow, it actually will end up behind you. And of course, it's so simple to jam it and go 8 feet past, and we've just seen what Kuchar has done from 5 feet behind the hole.
How about that? Has not birdied this hole since 2002. On the tee at 10, Bubba.
Trying to hit one of his dinky cuts, but I think he's just blasted it straight through everything.
Still moving.
Oh, careful. Excitement of following a little white orb.
Looking at it like it's a living, breathing creature. Back over at 9, here's Hansen.
That looked nice. Oh,
not so nice.
Not so nice, unless... Well, that'll give you some idea. That ball was be fair to say that was stationary for a split second.
Definitely paused.
Oh, it's going to stop again now. Oh, he's got that. He has to putt that almost into the right-hand side of that bunker. Up there and round the corner.
And Oosthuizen.
Yeah, I went with 3-wood yesterday. It's a comfortable draw. And it's not quite turning over.
Yeah, it's hung out.
But maybe with a 3-wood, it will stay on the right side.
Be a long shot coming in here, won't it? Lead is 2. Over Watson and Hansen, and Mickelson is only 3 back.